Good morning, my friends. It is Saturday morning and it is the last weekend in August. Where has the time gone? I mean, we are fastly approaching fall, and before you know it, we're going to get some leaves falling and it's going to be cold. I'm excited though. I have never filmed a video early in the morning with you guys. So this is my first time. And guess what? I got some coffee here. I have my spring summer mug, which is a ruby throat mug, which I'll be putting away come September and getting out some fall mugs. But I'm happy about it. So welcome to my channel. My name is Bea and you're part of Bea-Keeper of Plants. If you're new here, welcome, and all of you who are returning, I appreciate you. I appreciate my UK girlies, and also I appreciate the comments and the likes and the subscribes. My channel is growing, and only thanks be to God and you that my channel is growing. So thank you so much. Well, I have an unboxing. I'm going to be very transparent with you about this unboxing. Let me tell you a little bit about it. Are you ready? Well, let's get started. I decided that I wanted to purchase some plants from Aroidasia. You know, it's been all over the internet. A lot of creators are purchasing plants, so I wanted to try my hand at purchasing some plants. So I went out August 13th, got online, purchased the plants and everything. Okay, no problem. So I waited and waited and waited. So this past week, I think it was Monday, whatever Monday's date was, I hadn't heard anything. And I'm like, okay, well, I know these plants should be coming across seas. Perhaps that's the process it takes, but I hadn't heard anything. The last correspondence I heard was they were preparing the order. That was on the 13th. So I text them actually through email on Monday, and got a response from them saying that your package is being shipped. So that was Monday. Tuesday, I received another email saying that it has been shipped, that I would receive it Friday. Okay, I found that odd. Okay, why did I have to call or text, so to speak, to get any kind of correspondence from you guys? Especially, I will say this, when you're buying from sellers like Aroidasia and they're coming from across seas, the shipping is more. And I'm going to let you know, I paid $48 for shipping, okay? And so I'm like, this order was a tad bit expensive for myself, okay? $48 for shipping alone, in my opinion, and I'm quite sure yours too, is expensive. And so I hadn't heard anything. I should not be reaching out to you. You should be reaching out to me. Nevertheless, the plants did arrive Friday, yesterday. Okay, so what I did, I said, you know what? Let me just let them know the box did arrive, but I still had questions. And the reason why I had questions, I'm going to show you the box. The box is not tattered and torn. No, it's not. It's not tattered and torn. But the box doesn't look like it came from overseas. I was under the impression that I would get a lot of wrappings. It would say Aroidasia. That was my impression. And the box did not say any of that. Instead, this shipping came from New Jersey, and I live in Illinois. Make that make sense, $48. Nevertheless, I got them. We're going to unbox them. I am happy about receiving them. I will see what the next email from them say. And according to the $48 shipping and these plants coming from New Jersey. Why so expensive? So that is my rant this morning. I'm a little upset. I'm not angry. I'm just, it's just, I'm just upset because I just thought that the wrappings would say Aroidasia, da-da-da-da-da, and all that stuff. But it doesn't. So that's okay. We're going to go on and see what these plants look like. Okay? So green thumbs up. Let's go. So I went on ahead and taped the box so that the plants could get air. So let's see. This is how the packaging looks. It looks pretty good to me. And we're going to tape the packaging out. Okay. And here is what the inside looks like. Okay. All righty. So let's get started and see what everything looks like. All right. So how are y'all doing this morning? I am a morning person. I enjoy my mornings. Usually I do have coffee and I'm out there on the patio enjoying my mornings. So I love mornings, really, I do. So let's get started. Let me tell you what I purchased. I purchased a Hoya multiflora Javanica, a Scindapsus half moon, and a Syngonium yellow variegated. So let's see what they are and how they look. Okay. All right. I do like the wrapping. It does say AA for Aroidasia. Okay. That's one plant. Two plants. Wow. And three plants. So let's set the box down. We're going to move these aside. And I'm going to place you on a brief hold so I can get some scissors. I'll be back. I am back. So let's go and open the smaller plant now. I like it that they do have the name of the plant on the bottom. It says Scindapsus half moon. Okay, so let's go on and open the paper. Yeah, like I said, you know how you order something and your expectations are different from what you received? That's me. My expectations, I imagined something different. So let's see what this looks like. Okay, I'm going to take the paper off. Hold on. It's taped extremely well. So let's see. Oh, wow. How pretty is she? Oh, my goodness. Scindapsus half moon. And you know what? I really wanted this plant here. Yeah, I grow Scindapsus quite well. And I know you see this little leaf here hanging. I'm just going to pinch it off. Wow. And she has come in sphagnum moss. So let me take this plastic off. Yeah, I wanted, this is really why I ordered because I wanted a Skinnedapsus half moon. Wow, she's pretty. So we'll take a peek at the roots and let's see what they look like. I tell you, they really taped it well because they want the sphagnum moss to make sure it is tightly wound around the roots, which makes sense. Wow. Okay, she's a little dry. Okay, the sphagnum moss, it has a little tinge of wetness, so I'm not going to disturb the roots. I'm not going to show you the roots. We will do a repotting together. So what I'm going to do is sit her in this little cup here for the time being. Yeah. And as I feel the leaves feel taut. So they don't feel like they're flimsy or anything. So maybe later on, after she's been sitting here in the plant room, I'll give her just a little drink of water. So Skinnedapsus half moon. And I'm going to cut the name off so I won't forget. Yeah, she's pretty. And I love the variegation on it. Half moon, I love that. So I'm going to make sure that I give this Skinnedapsus plenty of light. Let's take another peek at her. Half moon. And let's look at the other leaf here. It's pretty. And the third leaf. Wow. So yeah, it came with 3 leaves, guys. So we'll see if I'm able to keep all 3 leaves. How about that? Really pretty. So let's look at the next one. We'll go with the next size. So let me tear open the paper with you. It's taped very well. And I do like their wrapping paper. I do like that. Okay, make sure I can undo it with you. Okay. So let's see what we can reveal together. Wow, she's gorgeous. Wow, and so many leaves. Let's take a peek. Let's see what her name is. This is the Syngonium yellow variegata, another plant that I wanted. Wow, she's pretty. Okay, so let's take a peek at her leaves. Wow. There are some yellowing leaves that is going on. That is to be expected in travel. I don't mind that. Yeah. I really don't. This leaf here, I'm going to go on while I have you. I'm going to just pinch her off. Yep, pinch her off. This leaf here is yellowing. I'm going to let her yellow on her own, okay? You see she has some roots here, aerial roots. You see those aerial roots? They look fine. So let's take the plastic from around the sphagnum moss. Let's do that so they can have some air. Yeah, this is a pretty plant. Now, her leaves are flimsy. So she definitely will get a drink of water today because her leaves are flimsy. So she needs a drink for sure. Okay. So take the plastic off, making sure I don't accidentally cut any roots. That would be disastrous. So I'm just cutting away the plant tag. Yeah, she is a little less moist than the Scindapsus half moon is, because watch, the sphagnum moss just comes off. So we're able together to see her root system. So let's do that together and see what her root system actually looks like. Yeah, I'm not going to do too much. Where you see the sphagnum moss, guys, this is a root right here, okay? It doesn't feel flimsy or anything, or squishy. These are roots here too that are growing off of the longer root, okay? And I will definitely be cutting those because these here, they're dead. So I'll definitely be doing that. So what I'm going to do, let me show you. I'm going to do this right now with you on camera. Since she is probably a little more stressed than the other one, I'm going to just take all of this sphagnum moss and I'm going to put a little bit at the bottom like so, okay? I'm going to take her, and usually what I do, I just wrap her around just like this so the roots will wrap around, and I'm going to stuff this sphagnum moss back around the root system. And she definitely will get a drink of water today after I cut back those dead roots. Because if I leave those dead roots there, they're just going to decay and not be good for the roots that are healthy. So we're going to just cut those back definitely today. And I'll do that off camera. So I'm just putting the sphagnum moss back around. And this is how she looks in a pot like such. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not doing a repotting. I will definitely do a repotting with you guys together. But I am going to take both of these plants that we have unwrapped together and give them a little drink today and let them settle into the plant room. Okay? So I am going to do that. And actually, hold on one second. She looks better than she did when I unwrapped her. It's like she's already loving life in this home. So, yeah. All righty. So, Syngonium yellow variegata. All righty. So, let's look at our last girl. Hoya multiflora, and she's a big one. You can tell she has a lot of leaves. I'm excited. This Hoya here is a Hoya that has been said to bloom in less than 6 months. Okay? The blooms on it reminds you of a shooting star. So they kind of cascade over and bail out like a shooting star. Really pretty, kind of soft, yellowy, creamy color. Really pretty against the dark leaf Hoya. So I'm excited about that. So let's go on and take the paper off. And usually they are very tall. They're tall plants. So I'm excited. And I'm most excited that they bloom in less than 6 months most of the time. Let me take another sip of coffee. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's see what we have. Wow. Look. Wow. Look at her leaves. Wow. You see what I see? Do you see what I see? Oh my goodness. Okay, now, let's see. We had some leaves to fall, well, a leaf to fall. We have a yellowing leaf here, which is fine. And she needs a drink like fast, okay? So let's go on and look and see what else we can find. My goodness. Peduncle. Peduncle 1. Hold on. Peduncle 2 and 3. You see that? And peduncle 4. Shut up. 4 peduncles. I am so darn excited. So let's go on and see what her roots look like, because she's pretty dry. So I'm imagining that the sphagnum moss is going to go on and just fall off of her as well. So let's see. Wow. Guys, I got 4 peduncles. I am excited. I told you, you know, this Hoya blooms within 4 to 6 months. I mean, it doesn't take long for a Hoya multiflora to bloom. So that is why a lot of ladies have a Hoya multiflora. Wow. And for me to receive such a big plant with 4 peduncles, I am extremely satisfied with that. Wow. So let's go on and be very careful and take the plastic off. And if the sphagnum moss just falls off, then we'll know that that's the reason that her leaves are so dehydrated. So let's see what we get, guys. Okay, and be very careful. Yeah, the sphagnum moss is just going to fall off. Oh, not necessarily. Okay. So, I'm not going to disturb the root system since the sphagnum moss is not dry. I'm going to go on and put her in this same little cup, like so. Press it down. And she will get a drink today. She will get, and I'm going to go on and pinch off this yellowing leaf here. Yeah. She will get a drink today as well. So, let me quickly just kind of clean up this area for us, and then we'll talk about what I have. We'll revisit everything I received. Oh, and let me share something with you. I just saw this in the sphagnum moss from the Hoya multiflora. So let me share the blooms with you. I hope you can see these. This is what a bloom of a Hoya multiflora looks like. How about that? And let me show you another cute one. You get a really good view of this one here. Let me turn it for you. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Yeah. Really good view. So it has bloomed. Those are the dried bloom spikes. So apparently it was in flower when it was being shipped to me. And of course the blooms dried and fell off. So that's exciting to know. So let's look back at what I received from Aroidasia. The first one I received was the Scindapsus half moon. Okay, she came with 3 leaves. Okay, her sphagnum moss was a little moist, not much. And her leaves were taunt. They weren't dehydrated, they weren't flimsy. Okay? The Syngonium yellow variegata, she came with 1, 2, 3, 4, and I pinched off 1 leaf, so she came with 5 leaves. I pinched off the yellowing leaf. Upon repackaging her, all of the sphagnum moss fell off, which told us that the sphagnum moss was not moist at all. However, with me putting her in this pot, she has perked up. She will be definitely getting a drink of water today. Okay, the third and last plant that I got is the Hoya multiflora. She's a very large plant. She's already staked. She has 4 peduncles. She was in flower during shipping, in which her blooms fell off. She's extremely dehydrated. and she definitely will get a drink of water today. Hoya multiflora. Well, my friends, that's all I have for you this morning. Thank you for coming along with me and being a part of this unboxing of the 3 Aroidasia plants. In the future, I will do a repotting video, and together we will see how well they have grown since being in my care. So it is my hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day and a splendid weekend. This is the last weekend of August. Go out and do something special, and let's gear up for fall, okay? Thank you again. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and also hit the notification button. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.